What's up guys, Hades here. Today I have a new updated spending tier list. I want to keep you guys up to date with the newest changes and where I think the meta is going to shift and where I think your money is best spent. So we are on patch 2.6.9 now. It's been two patches and they've made quite a few changes, and I want to revise a few things on this list. Now, the first one I want to talk about is actually Theodora's Roulette. They just changed it. Excuse me, it's this one. They just changed it and they added this selection reward and they put all the artifacts. Now, this is really interesting. There's so much to talk about with this new event, but the question is it worth it, right? Now, you have to think. Who has all these heroes and no artifacts? Well, the big spenders have them. Now, they don't give artifacts here on the side, which I think is a huge blunder. This should really give fragments, or should change to wherever you select your rewards, because the people who are spending here don't need more chests. I talked about it in my tribal video. These chests become useless because you don't have the artifact, and when your hero just never gonna make max capacity or max power without the artifacts. So it's still not quite where it needs to be. However, there are some very large spenders who are gonna love this update because you also get the shards and you get the artifact. Now, they also added this guaranteed grand prize every 25 spins, which is very good, but you can also get it before then. It has a 3% chance, and you also have that 8% chance to get the holy shards, which is quite good. I believe this is buffed from 5%, what it used to be, or I guess it was just one per time, so it may not actually be as good as we think. Now, that's the problem I still have with this event, and why it's still being held back is these chests. You don't get gems and you don't get VAP, so they're just not that good. When you compare it to Dragon Knight actually gives more on average. I've done all the math, but you also get gems and VAPs. So if you're looking directly for shards, Dragon Knight is just better. It's guaranteed. You get gems and VIP, which all then convert into the VIP shop to then buy you more shards. Every 15,000, of course, gives you 100. So, that being said, Theodora's Roulette does get a small boost in my eyes. I'm going to move it into C tier. Just so you guys remember, these are the kind of criteria I live by. We go must buy, very important, depends, probably not, and scam / useless. So in my previous video, I had Triss in the scam useless tier. Now, they made some updates to it. It's not quite as bad as it was. They had some errors on the rewards, but it's not that terrible, and I'll explain why. These skills are pretty game breaking. I believe there's 5 now. They're very expensive, so for 99.9% of the player base, it's still terrible. However, there's a time and place for this, so it's not completely useless. I do think it's a scam, but for me, it's going to be changed to a probably not. Now, the only one in my scam useless tier is going to be customized bundles now. I think this is just so bad. I hope they update it, but it just has no value. I believe we have the option. Yeah, this one. I mean, who would ever buy this tiny amount of resources? It's just, I don't understand it. Anyways, moving on. We have Dragon Knight. Now, I just talked about it, and I'm going to move it up to the B tier. I actually think once you get a plan and you want to do the Shadow Dragon or Holy Dragon or whatever you're looking for, it is one of the best options, and it's better than Theo's Roulette. I cannot have them on the same tier because they're not the same. And then we have Lucky Spin. They updated Lucky Spin. Unfortunately, I can't show it in this video because it's not available in my server, but there's these huge odd increases for a lot of the immortals. And I know things like Siondiok and Trajan, if you're looking for fire in there, and they're just so much better. The 25 spins to get a reward and the option to get it faster, it's all just good stuff, and it's just way better than it used to be. Everything else in my list I'm gonna keep pretty much the same. I think they made some great improvements. Some things just aren't as bad as they were. They pretty much fixed some of the crappy things, so maybe they've been watching or listening to some of the feedback, which I really like. Recharge gifts aren't moving, still the best thing in the game. Gem supply, everyone should be getting the super efficient, I believe it's 12 or 13,000 gems for 10 bucks. And of course, daily deals are still incredible. They're even better than they used to be, I believe. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, we have pretty much everything you could ever want in here. I've been using them for spirit crystals and empower crystals to work on my Poseidon, but there's just nothing. Everyone would want something in here, no matter who you are. There's something to be had, and not to mention all the just all the little goodies you get, the SP, the AP. There's nothing you wouldn't want in here. So yeah, here's the update. Lucky Spin got way better. I mean, this could even be in the A tier for some people, but I'm gonna leave it depends, because it really depends on your account. I personally will not be doing it, but it's also free to play friendly due to the fact that it only costs gems. But yeah, if you guys like videos like this, keeping you up to date on spending tier lists and optimizing where you put your money, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.